At 67, I looked 6 months pregnant and I wasn't. My doctor told me it was just age-related bloating, and my daughter joked that I should name the baby Fiber. I laughed on the outside, but inside I was embarrassed, uncomfortable, and exhausted. My clothes didn't fit anymore. My digestion was all over the place, and every morning started with tightness in my belly and a trip to the bathroom that never felt finished. Then something unexpected happened. My neighbor Rosa, a sweet woman originally from Puerto Rico, noticed I was skipping our morning walks. One day she knocked on my door with a chilled glass in hand. "Drink this," she said. My grandmother swore by it. I did. It was thick cold and tasted of papaya and something earthy. Within an hour I felt lighter. By the end of the week, my belly had gone down, my energy was up, and for the first time in months I wasn't dreading the bathroom. That simple smoothie wasn't just a drink. It was a quiet little miracle in a glass. And now I make it part of my life because at my age I want to feel good without taking 5 different pills to get there. You might be wondering, how can something so simple, a homemade smoothie, make such a big difference? The answer lies in the way our bodies work after 60. As we age, our digestion slows down. Our metabolism doesn't burn as hot, our intestines don't move as quickly, and many of us, without even realizing it, carry around extra waste in our digestive tract. That waste leads to bloating, weight gain, low energy, and even increased risk of chronic illness. This smoothie works like a natural reset button for your gut. It combines 3 powerful effects into one. It gently cleanses your colon, helps you shed stubborn belly fat, and reduces bloating, all without harsh chemicals or expensive supplements. The magic lies in the ingredients. Papaya is a tropical fruit loaded with enzymes that break down proteins and ease digestion. Oats are one of the best sources of fiber, which helps move waste through your system and makes you feel full longer. And when you blend them with cinnamon and almond milk, you get something that not only tastes good, it actively supports your body's ability to clean itself out, regulate your appetite, and improve your overall gut health. The best part, there's no downside, no side effects, no expensive powders. Just food, real clean healing food. Many seniors I've shared this with said they no longer feel the same afternoon fatigue they used to. Others noticed less heartburn, better sleep, and a more regular bathroom routine within just a few days. It's not a fad. It's not magic. It's nature doing what it was designed to do, helping your body heal from the inside out. And all it takes is 1 glass a few times a week to start seeing the difference. Papaya isn't just another fruit, it's a healer in disguise. If you grew up eating apples and bananas, papaya might feel unfamiliar, but in many tropical countries, it's considered a medicine as much as it is a food. What makes papaya so powerful for seniors is an enzyme called papain. This natural compound helps break down protein, making it easier for your stomach to digest heavier foods like meat and dairy. As we age, our bodies produce fewer digestive enzymes, which leads to that sluggish, heavy feeling after meals. Papaya fills in that gap gently and naturally. But it doesn't stop there. Papaya is also rich in beta-carotene, the same antioxidant found in carrots. Beta-carotene supports eye health, protects your skin, and boosts your immune system. For someone over 60, those aren't just nice benefits, they're essential. And then there's the fiber. Just 3/4 of a cup of fresh papaya provides a solid dose of fiber that keeps things moving in your gut and helps clear out waste that's been sitting too long. Linda, the woman I mentioned earlier, told me she used to avoid red meat because it made her feel stuffed for hours. But once she started including this smoothie in her morning routine, she said, "I finally feel like food is going where it's supposed to go, and not just sitting in my belly making me miserable." That's the quiet magic of papaya. Not flashy, not trendy, just deeply effective, especially for aging digestion that needs a little kindness. Now let's talk about oats, one of the most humble yet powerful ingredients you can add to your diet, especially after 60. Oats aren't just for breakfast anymore. They're a natural source of beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that forms a gentle gel in your digestive tract. That gel binds to cholesterol and sweeps it out of the body. For seniors managing high cholesterol or borderline heart conditions, this can be a game changer. But the benefits go deeper. Oats help stabilize blood sugar levels. That means fewer energy crashes, less irritability, and a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes. For people like Linda, who used to snack out of anxiety and fatigue, it meant fewer cravings, more balanced meals, and no more afternoon slumps. There's also something emotionally comforting about oats. They're familiar, affordable, and easy on the stomach. When blended into a smoothie, they add a creamy texture without the heaviness of dairy or cream. They also help you feel full, which can support healthy weight loss goals or simply reduce unnecessary snacking. Linda once told me I always thought oats were boring, but now I see them as my secret weapon. For many seniors, digestion becomes unpredictable. One day you're fine, the next day you're bloated or constipated. But with oats as a regular part of your routine, especially in a form that's easy to drink, you help bring your system back into balance. And when your gut is happy, the rest of your body feels it too. While papaya and oats steal the spotlight, it's the small touches like cinnamon and almond milk that round out this smoothie and give it its quiet strength. Let's start with cinnamon. This simple spice does more than add flavor, it helps regulate blood sugar. For older adults, managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, cinnamon has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and lower post-meal blood sugar spikes. That means fewer energy crashes and fewer sugar cravings throughout the day. Plus, its warm, familiar taste adds comfort and depth to the smoothie, making it feel like a treat rather than a health chore. Then there's almond milk, especially the homemade kind. It's light, dairy-free, and easy on aging digestive systems that may struggle with lactose. Almond milk is naturally low in calories, rich in vitamin E, which supports skin and brain health and blends beautifully with fruit and oats without overpowering them. Linda told me she used to start her mornings with cow's milk and cereal, but always felt bloated and sluggish afterward. Now she says, "This smoothie is the only thing I can have in the morning that doesn't leave me feeling heavy." It's a small change, swapping in a plant-based milk and a pinch of spice, but in the context of daily habits, these little upgrades make a big difference. Together, they create a blend that's not only effective, but also deeply satisfying. What I love most about this smoothie, besides how it makes me feel, is how incredibly simple it is to make. No complicated steps, no expensive ingredients, no waiting around for hours. Just a few wholesome items and a blender. Here's all you need: half a cup of organic gluten-free oats, 3/4 of a cup of fresh papaya peeled and cut into cubes, half a cup of homemade almond milk or any plant-based milk you prefer, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Place everything into your blender. Blend on high for 15 seconds or until it's smooth and creamy. That's it. Pour it into a glass. Add a few ice cubes if you like. It chilled and enjoy. If you want to personalize it, you can add a teaspoon of flax seeds for extra fiber, a few drops of vanilla extract for flavor, or a touch of honey if you prefer a sweeter taste. But honestly, once you taste the natural sweetness of the papaya and the earthiness of the oats, you may not need anything extra at all. Linda likes to prepare the ingredients the night before and blend them in the morning. "It's my 15-second blessing," she says. And for someone juggling doctor's appointments, daily walks, and the ups and downs of aging, having one simple thing that feels both comforting and healthy makes all the difference. Timing matters more than most people think, especially when it comes to digestion and weight management after 60. That's why this smoothie works best first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Why morning? Because after a long night's rest, your digestive system is like a clean slate. Drinking this smoothie before breakfast helps activate gentle bowel movements, flush out built-up waste, and jumpstart your metabolism for the day. Think of it like giving your insides a warm, supportive nudge to wake up and get moving. Linda began drinking it 3 times a week, alternating with her regular breakfast. Within 10 days, she noticed her belly was visibly flatter. After 1 month, she had lost nearly 7 pounds, not by starving herself, but simply by supporting her body to work better. For those with slower digestion, pairing the smoothie with a warm glass of water with lemon right after can enhance results. And don't worry if you miss a day, consistency matters more than perfection. Even 2 or 3 times per week can lead to real change over time. A gentle reminder, if you're new to a high-fiber smoothie like this, start slow. Let your body adjust. Most people report improved bowel regularity within just a few days and less bloating by the end of the first week. It's a habit that's easy to form, hard to break, and incredibly rewarding. Linda's story isn't the only one. Since sharing this smoothie recipe in my local community group, I've heard from dozens of older adults who've experienced surprising changes in their health just by adding this simple blend to their weekly routine. Tom, 72, from Michigan, believed he had irritable bowel syndrome. Doctors gave him medications, but nothing seemed to help. After just 2 weeks of trying the papaya oat smoothie 3 mornings a week, he wrote to me, "I haven't felt this light in years." Turns out I didn't have IBS. I just needed better fiber and something to help my gut do its job. Dolores, 78, from California, had resigned herself to wearing flowy dresses because of her constant bloating. Her granddaughter even teased her about her granny belly. But after incorporating the smoothie into her routine, she was stunned by how quickly her shape changed. My daughter thought I had surgery. That's how flat my belly got. But all I did was drink something orange and delicious every morning. Even Samir, 69, from Florida, who used to rely on daily laxatives, now says he no longer needs them. "It's the first thing I reach for when I wake up," he said. "I used to dread breakfast. Now it's my favorite part of the day." These aren't celebrity endorsements. They're real people just like you finding real solutions with real food. Sometimes healing doesn't come from a pharmacy, it comes from your kitchen counter. I've come to believe something deeply over the years: aging doesn't mean surrendering your comfort. Too many of us accept sluggish digestion, bloated bellies, and fatigue as just part of getting older. But it doesn't have to be that way. When I first heard about this smoothie, I thought it was too simple to work. But trying it was the beginning of something bigger, a return to feeling connected to my own body. I stopped thinking of food as just something to fill time and started seeing it as something that could heal. The biggest lesson I've learned is this: you don't need fancy powders, strict diets, or expensive cleanses. You need nourishment, gentle, natural, and consistent. This smoothie isn't a cure-all, but for many of us, it's a small act of self-care that brings visible results. And at this stage of life, feeling lighter, clearer, and more at ease, that's worth everything. If you've made it this far, maybe you're like, "I was tired of feeling tired, bloated, and frustrated with your body." Maybe you've tried dozens of solutions and nothing quite stuck. Or maybe, like Linda and so many others, you're ready to try something simple, natural, and kind to your body. So here's what I'd love: if you try this smoothie even just once, come back and tell us what happened. Share your story in the comments. Did you feel lighter? Sleep better? Smile a little more? We read every comment, because every shared story gives someone else the courage to try.